it's not a Virgin Heels. It's a creeper. You know what I mean? We even creep it in high heels. You know, you actually see the front of it is like a tennis shoe, and then the back of it is like a high heel, and then you got the top part up here is more like a boot. You know, but like I said, whatever comes out of my mind, you know, that's just what I do. You know, but let me get into this and let you guys know the concept behind the creepers and the tiptoes. Now, what we're doing with the creepers and the tiptoes is that the tiptoes is actually a younger version of the creepers, because what we're gonna do with that, we're gonna like start it from like like maybe around the age 1 to a size 6. And then when you get to that size 6 to get into the creepers, it's going to be like a graduation period. You know, and in that graduation period, what happens is that when you, from tiptoe and all the way into creeping, so we just going to continue to creep on after that graduation period. We're not going to stop though. But yeah, but with all of those things being said, you know what? I think it's a good idea for the graduation period, because it gives people something to look forward to, and I don't see that out there anywhere. You know, I think this is something actually new that I have actually brought to the world of shoes. You know, because I want to make it like almost like a membership, a society, you know, of creeping and tiptoeing. You know, I want people to feel a part. You know, so that's what we want to do with the tiptoes and the creepers. But I also want to tell you guys this, because I think it's very important sometimes that, you know, I let you guys know a little bit about myself, you know, the family, you know, like always, you know, you guys know what's happening, what's up with me, you know, and how things has been. But before I say that, because before I say what I'm gonna say, I have to say this, because, you know, I believe that God has sent me an angel. Because if it wasn't for this woman, I don't know where I would be right now. And I'm talking about my wife. And the reason I'm telling you guys about my wife, because, you know, I almost got back on that dark road again. You know, going back down that dark road again. And I don't know, because, you know, I done did, you know, quite a bit of things in my life, you know, and as I was coming up, but, you know, but now I've come to a point to where, you know, all those things that I used to do, you know, now I no longer yearn to do them, and a lot of it is due to this woman that God has put in my life. And yeah, I'm gonna mention God, and it's not about religion; it's actually about, you know, spirituality. And I feel the spirit of this woman, and I believe that the spirit of this woman in this woman has actually come to actually help me out of the situation that I was actually driving myself to. You know, that down that road of destruction. You know, I believe that we all have a destiny, but I believe there's only two. You know what I mean? You either destined to go to hell, or you either destined to go to heaven. And I think I was on that road going to hell, you know. And when I say that, because I always found myself in hell of a situations. So, but now today, you know, I want to thank God for this woman, because now, you know what, that's what actually has got me back into what I'm doing now. You know, I'm with me designing my shoes and actually working hard towards this company. Actually, she initiated it. You know, I always had it, but you know what? But for some reason, I don't know where. No, yeah, I do know where it come from, but I believe that God had put it in her, that drive that should have been in me to like jumpstart me back up into what I need to be doing, because I actually feel this creeper, this virgin heels, this tiptoe is actually heaven sent, you know, and I'm thankful for it. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that part, because, you know, man, you know, this is like this actually has saved my life, you know. So that's why I'm becoming so dedicated into it. I was dedicated into it before, but I was in a position, in a place to where I used it more as a way to ease my mind, and you know, to take my mind off of other things, you know, to just dive into that. But that creative thinking in that period of time, you know, in that situation, you know, actually, you know, it had elevated me to where I am actually into designing these shoes. I've been designing these shoes for about 14 years now. I think I done said it before, but and I done designed at least about between 13 and 1400 different pair and counting, you know, and man, you know, it's been a journey. But I know in order for this virgin heels, for this creepers, for this tiptoes to happen, I actually have to put in the work, and so that's what I'm doing at this point. So you know, with today, you know, I just wanted to take out the time to tell you about the creepers and to tell you about the tiptoes, but also to just give you an idea of who I am. You know what I mean? A little bit about, you know, not to go into details about a lot of things, but you know, I'm thankful that the Creator has put these talents and these gifts within me, so something I can have to fall back on, you know, to elevate myself, to elevate my family, you know, and you know, and I know there has to be a dedication to it. So that's why I'm trying to get in front of you guys on this Instagram, on his Facebook, on his Twitter, and whatever other site that I can get on, you know, to let you guys see what type of work that I'm doing and my passion for it. And once again, you know, the tiptoeing and creepers, you know, I think that if given that chance, like I said before, that I can compete with the best of them. And the idea that I actually have for creepers when it comes to the sports world. I remember growing up when we used to play football. We used to play football in the streets. We used to call it street ball. You know, we used to play street ball in the streets, and you know, we used to run in the cars. We used to get our knees and all that type of stuff scraped up. And the same thing at the park. You know, when you're at the park, you're playing on the concrete, you know, so it's asphalt and concrete. So that's what we're doing with these creepers. You know what I mean? We taking these creepers to the streets. We playing street ball with these creepers. So we gonna compete with the ones that's playing that football on that AstroTurf, and those ones that's playing that basketball on that wood. You know what I mean? We saying it like this: if you come to the hood, you come to the, you know what I mean, the streets, you gonna have to have creepers on your feet. You know what I mean? That's what we talking about. That's what we the movement that we got going, the goals that we got going. You know, so with that, we just want to let you guys know. You know, we not so much in competition with other shoe companies. You know, more so in competition with ourselves, being able to compete. You know, with one another to be the best us that we could be. You know, so that's where we at. You know. So I just to anybody who's out there that wants to be successful and trying to be successful, you know, the only thing that we could do is just give it our all. You know, and what works from giving it our all, you know, I believe that it'll be rewarded, you know, in some type of way, form, or fashion, you know. So, but this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to push this line, man, to the wheels fall off, like I told you last time. You know what I mean? And the designs they can't be denied. You know what I mean? You can't deny the designs because they are there. You know. You see that? Look at that logo. You know what I mean? Look at the logo on these shoes, though, man. You know what I mean? You see that creeper right there? He looking you right in the face and you can't even see him because he done creeped on you. That's how it happens, man. That's what we doing. But this today, you know, the video is gonna be kind of short, you know, because you know I'm kind of tired today. But the work still needs to be done, you know, no matter what, you know. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to listen to me once again and to see my ideas and where I'm trying to go with this shoe line. And hopefully there's somebody out there listening that believes in me as much as I believe in myself, just because you see the work, you know, and you can see the dedication that goes into the work, the creativeness that goes into the work. So, you know what I mean? Just go ahead and you know, give me my props. You know, give me my props, and hopefully, you know, you guys can, you know, see it how I see it, you know.